This past October, world leaders met at the G20 summit and the United Nations Climate Change Conference to address one of the most pressing international issues yet, global warming. Efforts to accelerate technologies to achieve carbon neutrality was pledged. Therefore, alternatives such as carbon capture and storage become increasingly attractive. Carbon capture and storage, or CCS, is a way to safely and permanently capture excess carbon dioxide from man-made sources and store it into geological formations, such as depleted oil and gas reservoirs, saline aquifers, and unminable coal seams. Even though CCS seems to be a very promising option, it does come with its own limitations. Leakage pathways, such as faults and fractures, can compromise the effectiveness of CCS. Therefore, a preventive approach might prove practical. Sealing agents that activate under high concentrations of CO2 can block and be injected into these geological formations and prevent future problems. Now, CO2-sensitive polyacrylamide gel is a polymer gel that uses CO2 as a cross-linker. This means that this gel or gel solution will only undergo gelation until it encounters high concentrations of CO2. But one must take into consideration the harsh environment that we're dealing with in the subsurface, such as high salt content. In this study, I'll be looking at the salinity effects in the gel strength of our CO2-sensitive polyacrylamide gel through both a qualitative and quantitative study. First, the gelation time is recorded through visual changes, and a rheological study will be performed to look at the gel strength as salt concentration is increased. Ultimately, what we found was that as salt concentration increases, the gelation time increases as well, but the gel strength remains virtually the same. In conclusion, we're very confident that the gel strength of our CO2-sensitive polyacrylamide gel or its blocking performance will not be negatively affected despite the rock formation salt content, but one must take into consideration that the gelation time will definitely increase. Thank you.